Okay, Wombles, which one are we going to upset today? Let's do it right. Are you awake? Ha 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 ha.
Right, people, dark in here. I've been testing it out for the last couple of days. Dull, dreary, overcast day today. Right. I've got nothing turned on. I don't know whether you can see that. Solar is fully charged, and I'm still bringing in 1.8, 1.9 amps. And you can see outside, it's raining, it's overcast. Right, I'm going to turn the light on, and I don't know whether I can see that. Yeah, right, I turn the main lights on. Right, so now I've turned the main lights on. I've just got these front two LEDs on, which is what I should be using when I'm sat down here in the evenings. And so I'm dithering because it's bloody freezing here. So I'm pulling 0.08 of an amp, right? So because my solar's putting in 1.8 amps, I know I can sit there with the lights on and the battery's still charging. So if I turn the downlighters on now, I'm only pulling 1.5 amps, 0.15 of an amp, right? That's 200 milliamps, isn't it? Yeah, right, which is 2 watts, right? Well, I'm not quite bringing in 2 watts with the solar. So if I start turning all my lights on, right, I'm now using more. I'm using 12 watts, which is an amp, right? So I'm using more than on a dull day like today that the solar will be bringing in. A nice sunny day, it'll be good. But I'm only using 1 amp, so I've got 220 amp hour battery. So I know, work it out for yourself. I know how long I can go for. You know, I can go for 10 hours with just the lights on, right, before I flatten my battery altogether. But I won't be. I've stuck my telly back in. So if I turn my telly on, right, TV's come on. I haven't got the aerial plugged in. So now I'm still only pulling 2 amps. Right, that's why I worked it out to 10 hours. I could keep the TV on. Right, that's 24 watts. So on a good, brilliant, sunshiny day, that will, you know, it'll keep the power on. Don't forget, you're not sat there watching TV all day. So I'm well chuffed with that. Just 2 amps. That's all I'm pulling. With the TV on and all the lights on. If I turn the rear lights off, so I've just got the front lights on, which is how I'd sit there and watch the TV. Just the few. Right, now I'm only pulling 1.2 amps, 1.3 amps, 14 watts. I think, oh, the glare off that one. God, look at me shaking. I use 2 hands. Look, watch. Oh, a smiley face on the microwave, eh? And well, I'll give it a beard. It's bread. Look, there you go. So I'm still pulling 1.7 amps, and I'm using 1.2 amps. So I know I can sit here all day with the TV on a dull, dreary day like this, watching TV when there is nothing else to do. I think that's pretty good. You know, you start using microwave and things like that, and it will zap the power. Oh, look at it! Even the camera's starting to steam up now. So if I turn the kitchen light on, Right, you know, I can still wash up. I haven't emptied the rubbish yet. I can still do all that. Oh man, I can't stop shaking. Yeah, even with the kitchen light it's 1.7 and I'm pulling in 1.7. So if I did the washing up, then I wouldn't be making any power. So if I turn the kitchen light back off, well, I'll tell you what, I'll just flick absolutely everything on there. Excuse me, I'll flick everything on there. That thing's too bright, isn't it? Right, I'm still only pulling 7 amps, 90 watts. I got 200 watts of solar on the roof. And I'm pulling as good as 90 watts. 7 amps. 1.7 amps there. And I've still got the TV on, so if I turn the TV off... Oh, come on, turn off. Where'd you turn it off? There you go, it's off. Right. I've gone down to 6.5 watts. Let's unplug them out of the fag lighter so I pull in on the yep, rear fan. So that's it. I mean, that was even with the inverter on. Pulling no power off the inverter, but the inverter was on. Got all the lights on there. Let's turn all those back off. Kitchen lights, that one. And turn the rear lights back on, because I can see what I'm doing now. There, so I'm well chuffed with that. I'm hardly pulling an amp with, which is 10 watts. I know 10 watts. Yeah, pulling an amp just up on a roundabout an amp, top right hand corner, roundabout the amp, and I'm still pushing in 1.8 amps. So nearly 2 amps. So I'm well chuffed with that. Comment in the box below. I do normally answer everything. Right, thanks, cheers.